question, Tim. Took me a second there to just find the button. I figured I'd just jump in. Thanks, Stephen. Hey, Sid.
What's going on?
Hey, good. Hope you're good. With the team you're playing this week, I know they tend to lean towards the pass. I know you got to worry about other things, but I know you guys have played a few pass-happy teams and been going at it a lot. How does this team maybe different from some of the other teams you've seen?
I feel like this team, if you come out slacking, if you come out lackadaisical, they is a team that could jump on you early, no matter what their record is and how they look in past games. So we got to bring our A game, and it's time for us as a DB unit, to rack up that interception total. So we're looking forward to this game. We're looking forward to making big plays this game, and just taking it one game at a time, one play at a time, as we take everything.
You guys have been subject to some criticism. I'm sure hopefully not seen a lot of that, but I'm sure you've heard some of it. But what do you guys make of that? How do you kind of respond to that? Just in terms of motivation or what you're trying to achieve out there.
We rarely pay attention to it because we know the standard that we set for our stuff. We know the standard we set for the defense and the expectations we have for the DB room. So we don't really need outside noises and outside critics to tell us what's going on. So we already know what's going on. We know what we want to do. We want to step it up every game. So we know if we're not playing to our capability and things like that. So we don't necessarily, I would say, listen to the outside noise. We just try to play to our standard, play to our expectations like we have the past years. And it's a year where you have your ups and downs, but it's still a bright season ahead of us, and we got 3 games left to focus on it.
Other questions for Cedrick? I'll chime in again, Tim. It's fun. You're past the SEC part of the schedule now. How does that change things? I know you don't change how you prepare for teams and as far as your preparation, but is it sort of a relief physically at least? Is there anything to that going into this last stretch?
I wouldn't say it's a relief because football is football. It don't matter what conference it is or what division, Division 1, Division 2, Division 3. Football is football. You got to bring your physical aspect to the game, and everybody know the SEC is one of the next levels to the pros where it comes from a physical standpoint. But football is football. You got to come to every game getting ready to, with a battle and get ready to get your hand in the dirt and play physical. So we don't really look at it as that. We just trying to play our game and play our physical mentality that we have as a defense.
Adam Luckett.
You mentioned getting the interceptions and stuff. I know, it's kind of a struggle this year. As you all as a quarterback group, is it just kind of like stay patient, we know it's going to come, the ball's going to come to us, or do you find yourselves kind of forcing the issue?
We just try to execute the play that's called. You try to execute the play that's called, and sometimes you got to give other teams credit of attacking our weaknesses in the defense that's called. But playmakers could be playmakers too on the defensive end. So a part of the problem got to do with us too. But the fans don't really see what we know and what the defense is called. So we just try to play the defense that's called the best of our abilities. And we like I always preach to the cornerback room. You just keep playing your game and you just keep playing the way we want to play. And the interceptions will come. You don't got to worry about the stats and things like that, because when you play the game the right way, things like that will come.
Bonnie.
Yeah, Cedrick, you've been here for. I know you played the true freshman. You were redshirted or whatever. So I think you've been here 5 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Talk about what you've learned and how your career has gone, and your stay in Kentucky. How this started right away. How this been?
It's been a blast. Definitely the 5 years I've been here flew by, but it's like everybody that came through the DB room from Mike Edwards, Lonnie Johnson, Derek Bay, Chris Westry, Brandon Eccles, Darius West, even Kelvin. You know, seeing all of them go through the room and playing with all of them. You know, I took something from each of their game, and it kind of elevated my game to where I wanted to be. My career, I feel like I had a good career. It could be better, and that's how every player should feel, because every player should hold themselves to high expectations. But you know, being the class, my 2017 class, and what we started and what we got going, it's been a good mark for me and a good story for me that I could tell for the future.
We see like an example of who down there, Body Fitzgerald and how he's come on the last couple weeks, and maybe you perhaps don't have three more games to play. I'm sure you will. And can you see yourself elevating your game even more than what it is now in the last 3 weeks of your career here?
Yes, most definitely. As a player, period, you should see yourself elevating your game every game, no matter what year it is, no matter how old you is, no matter how young you is. I feel like you should come to each week trying to elevate your game. You know, that's what make the greatest players great, and that would make good players great. So you know, that's how you got to attack each week. You know, you can't really think about the past. You can't really think about what happened in the past, because once you dwell on the past during a long season, you know, it could take a toll on you, and you know, you could get to a dark place as a player. So my mentality is, you know, the past is the past, and I gotta just focus on the future and what I could control and everything I could control, and mostly just control what I could control and just make everything better for myself as a player, being a good teammate, being a coachable player, and just being someone that anyone can lean on when they need to.
Thank you.
All right, Cedrick, thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much, everybody.